The cafeteria at Lincoln Heights High went dead silent when the crack of impact ripped through the air, sharp as a gunshot. Ethan Carter, the school's untouchable bully, soared backward, his Letterman jacket flapping like a downed bird, his smug grin erased by a single, earth-shattering kick. The new girl, Lily Harper, stood frozen, her worn-out Converse still poised where Ethan's jaw had been milliseconds ago. Her braids swung slightly, her thrift store hoodie unzipped, and her eyes burned with a fire nobody saw coming. In that moment, on a crisp November morning in 2026, 400 students forgot how to breathe. Phones flashed out, capturing the chaos. Someone gasped. Another laughed. Lily lowered her leg, grabbed her frayed backpack, and said, voice low but clear, "Bad dogs heal." Those words, soon to hit 60 million views, ignited a firestorm. 6 days earlier, Lily had slipped into Lincoln Heights unnoticed, just another transfer kid in a sea of wealth. She picked the corner table by the fire exit, where the fluorescent light buzzed and nobody dared sit. Perfect. She unwrapped her turkey sandwich same as every day since her mom lost her nursing job. Around her, the school screamed money. Designer bags, cars worth more than her family's old apartment, the one they'd been evicted from. Look at Goodwill Girl, a voice hissed. Lily kept her head down. She'd learned that at her last 3 schools each won rougher, each moved cheaper. For schools in 2 years. She chewed slowly, ignoring the whispers, until a soccer ball screamed past her ear, smacking the wall. Instinct took over. She ducked, rolled her shoulder, and caught the ball one-handed without glancing up. The cafeteria hushed. Damn, new girl's got moves, someone muttered. Lily set the ball down and kept eating. Across the room, Ethan leaned forward on his custom table, literally elevated, armrests carved by some shop kid desperate for his approval. See that, Jake? He asked his linebacker buddy, whose biceps dwarfed Lily's entire frame. That's not luck. That's training. His grin was all teeth, a hunter spotting fresh game. Beside him, Chloe Reed, the school's social media princess, was already digging. Lily Harper, transfer from Westview. Lives in Oak Ridge projects. Mom's on unemployment. Free lunch kid. No clubs, no friends. Ethan's eyes gleamed. Perfect. Lily felt the shift immediately. Ethan's crew started small, tripping her in the hall, accidentally knocking her books down, moving her backpack during lunch. Each move was calculated to humiliate without leaving a trace. She endured it, silent, her scarred knuckles white from gripping control. Her dad had taught her jiu-jitsu when she was 10, back when they could afford classes. The world chews up girls like us, he'd said, taping her hands. So you learn to bite back. But control was her mantra now. At her last school, she'd broken a kid's wrist for grabbing her. Expelled. The one before, she'd flipped a girl into a locker for spitting in her food. Expelled again. Another fight meant another move, another blow to her mom, who was already drowning in bills and shame. By Thursday, Ethan was restless. She's like a damn statue, Jake grumbled. Doesn't even blink. Ethan smirked, but doubt flickered. She'll crack. They all do. He was wrong. Lily wasn't scared, she was calculating. Exits, cameras, angles of attack. She'd already dismantled Ethan in her mind a dozen ways. But the aftermath haunted her. Expulsion, her mom's tears, another cardboard box for their shrinking lives. So she stayed quiet, invisible, until Friday's game day shattered everything. Ethan owned Fridays. The soccer team strutted in jerseys, his table decked with banners and a makeshift crown of shin guards. Lily sat at her corner, unwrapping her sandwich, when Ethan's voice boomed. Ladies and gentlemen, time to welcome our newest stray. The cafeteria turned. Lily Harper, step into the spotlight. She didn't move. Jake loomed over her table. Ethan's asking nice. Don't make it ugly. Lily glanced at the exit 10 feet. Doable, but running meant defeat. She stood, heart steady, and walked to the center. The crowd circled, phones up, gladiators in a modern coliseum. There she is, Ethan purred, hopping off his throne. Oak Ridge's finest, free lunch royalty. He circled her, listing her life like a rap sheet. Westview dropout, Mom's a jobless nobody. The crowd snickered. But here's the kicker, little Lily's got a secret. 3 years at Kim's martial arts. Junior black belt until Mommy couldn't pay up. Gasps rippled. So, tough girl, why you taking my shit all week? Lily met his gaze. I don't waste energy on cowards. The crowd owed. Ethan's face reddened. Cowards? I run this place. You're no thing a leech who shouldn't even be here. Lily's voice was ice. At least my mom earned her scars. Yours just buys yours away. Ethan snapped. Hold her, he barked. Jake and another player grabbed her arms. On your knees, dog. Bark for me. The crowd leaned in, hungry. Lily's mind raced fight, lose everything, submit, survive. Her dad's words echoed. Sometimes you swallow pride to eat. She dropped to her knees. Cheers erupted. Ethan grinned. Crawl. Fetch. He kicked her backpack across the floor. Lily moved, hands on cold tile, each step a knife in her chest. Her mom had crawled too, scrubbing floors after shifts to keep them fed. No shame in survival. But this was blood sport. Bark, Ethan demanded. Lily looked up, saw the fear behind his bravado, the brittle boy playing king. Woof, she said deadpan. Laughter uneasy. Louder, he screamed. Woof, woof. Sarcasm dripped. Ethan's control slipped. Get her up. Jake yanked her to her feet. Ethan leaned close. You think you're untouchable? Apologize, or I break you. Lily smiled, lethal. My sensei said controls everything until it surrender. Hit me, Ethan. But you'd better finish it, 'cause I won't. His fist swung. Time slowed. In 2.8 seconds, Lily twisted, using her captor's grip as leverage. Her leg arced, heels slamming Ethan's chin with surgical force. He flew, body limp, crashing into his throne. The crack echoed. Silence. Then madness. The players let go. Lily landed, grabbed her bag, and stepped over Ethan's stunned form. Bad dogs heal. She walked out the fire exit as the cafeteria exploded. By dusk, the video was everywhere, 70 million views and climbing. Lily sat in Principal Hayes' office, calm as news vans swarmed outside. You fractured his jaw, Hayes said, staring at his screen. He had me pinned and swung first, Lily replied. Ethan's dad, a real estate tycoon, stormed in, lawyers trailing. That thug assaulted my son, he roared. Lily didn't flinch. Your son made me crawl like an animal. Want the footage? It's trending. A new voice cut in Coach Larson, Ethan's puppet. She attacked, unprovoked. I saw it. Lily's stomach sank. Money always won. Then Chloe appeared, phone in hand. I've got 9 minutes of live stream. Ethan's orders, the barking, the punch, all of it. 12 million views. CNN's calling. Ethan's dad paled. Jake, dragged in, cracked. She's telling the truth. Ethan made her crawl. We held her. The room shifted. Students crowded the hall, phones out. Lily stood. Let's do this outside, in front of the cameras. Let's talk about Ethan's dog training posts. About Mia Lopez, who left after he made her eat off the floor. About Jamal Tate, whose ribs he broke by accident. The dam broke. A freshman girl spoke. Ethan made me bark too. I can't sleep now. A junior boy. He crushed my glasses when I wouldn't cheat for him. Voices piled on, years of pain spilling free. A deputy stepped in me as mom. My daughter tried to end it after Ethan's games. We can do this loud or quiet, Mr. Carter. Lily's mom arrived, still in her diner apron, and hugged her fierce. You made your dad proud, baby. By Monday, Ethan was expelled, his family's empire crumbling under public rage. Coach Larson was fired. Jake and others faced suspensions. Lily expected the boot too, but Principal Hayes stopped her at her locker. You're staying. Conditions. Counseling, service, and you'll lead an anti-bullying program. Teach kids to stand tall, but no one to walk away. Lily nodded. Actions beat words. The next week, 300 kids packed her self-defense class. Fighting's last, she said. Strength is choosing peace when you could destroy. But if they push you to breaking, you make them remember. The school changed. Kids watched out for each other. Lily's corner table became a hub, kids sharing food and stories. At night, She trained at Kim's dojo again, full scholarship, pro potential. One day, Jake found her at the bus stop. "I'm sorry," he said, thin or humbled. "You woke me up. I was someone my mom would have hated." Lily studied him. "Good luck, Jake." He nodded. "That kick? Epic." Lily's phone buzzed her dad, now a mechanic. "Saw your kick on a kid's shirt. My warrior. Love you." At the spring assembly, Lily got the Courage Award. The crowd stood, not for the kick, but for the girl who broke a system. Tucked in her locker, a note. "You saved me. I was done until you stood. Now I'm standing." Lily held it close. This was her win. So, what's the line? Can one kick really change a school? Or is it just a viral moment? Was Lily a hero or a vigilante? Should she have walked away, or was fighting back the only way? Drop your take below, hit like if this hit you, and subscribe for more stories that spark debate. What would you have done?